This is Installer Spotlight. We bring you the interviews with industry and product experts to share tips and strategies in the construction and waterproof deck membrane installation industry.
Hello, I'm Grant Barlow. Welcome to On Deck Vinyl Works Installer Spotlight. Today, we're going to interview Barney Marlew, who is in Michigan, and he's one of our best IntelliDeck installers. He's about to start installing On Deck Vinyl Works as well. We're combining both products under the On Deck umbrella. And I'm going to welcome Barney, and here he is.
Good morning,
Hello,
Grant.
Barney.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. Barney, we want to tell our viewers all about your company, your territory, what you do, and we're going to start out by, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you live and where your company is located?
Sure. Yep. I live in Portage, Michigan, which is just south of Kalamazoo. Everybody has heard of Kalamazoo, but there are so many portages in the world that I frequently tell people I live in Kalamazoo. We are in the southwest quadrant of the state of Michigan, and I've lived here for 30-some years, have been in the construction industry all my adult life, and started installing with IntelliDeck 5 years ago. I think it's a great product, and it's been well received. And we're looking forward to having many more years of a good relationship. And now that On Deck is set up, we're looking forward to continuing that relationship.
Excellent, Barney. Tell me about your target customers. Don't you have a lot of water in a lot of waterfront properties in your part of Michigan? I know that you're close to Lake Michigan. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes, everything you just said is correct. We've been blessed with a lot of beautiful lakes in West Michigan, the best known of which is obviously Lake Michigan itself. And we are about 2.5 hours from Chicago. And what we know is that there are many Chicago residents who have vacation homes up and down the whole West Michigan shoreline, everything from the state line up to the Mackinac Bridge. And that is essentially the area that we cover. We also have many inland lakes, and there's a lot of Chicago families who have their vacation homes there. Essentially, wherever you have a beautiful view with a deck, this is a place where people should be considering IntelliDeck as their deck finished surface.
Barney, tell me about your most recent installation. I know that we sent you material. You had a couple of houses that were waterfront, and they were not far from where you live. And tell me what problems you solved using the waterproof membrane method, using the IntelliDeck color.
Okay, sure. We did 2 jobs late last fall. 2 families, 2 separate families who have houses next to each other on Gravel Lake, and these are Chicago families. They both had elevated decks, and both the decks had finished living space beneath them, so it's important that they stay tight and water dry, or watertight and dry. And that's really the hallmark of IntelliDeck, is we can provide a beautiful deck surface that gives us a watertight finish so people can have finished living space below the deck.
So on that one, I know I saw photographs of the one job, and beneath that deck, it was there's a patio that's under the deck. It's a walkout basement with a patio underneath. Tell us about the benefit, why that dry space below on a vacation home would be important to a vacation home owner.
Okay, sure. You know, we have wonderful summer weather, and people usually want to be outside as often and as much as possible. When you have a finished patio below an elevated deck, It just gives you one more area to entertain, a pleasant place to sit, and you can use it regardless of what the weather is doing. It's especially nice to sit in a dry area when we're in the middle of a thunderstorm. And that is, that's really what you have in that one job where you saw the pictures. A large patio area underneath a large deck where they can look out on the lake, regardless of what the weather is doing at the moment.
Okay, so they get the benefit of being dry. Even in a rainstorm, they can be outdoors, but not on the upper deck. They'd be on the lower deck that's under that waterproof deck, and they'd still be able to enjoy the outdoors. Like they could cook out while it's raining, if it does rain, and be protected.
That's correct. Yep.
Tell us, Barney, what's your target customer? Who are you trying to reach in Michigan? Is it just homeowners?
Homeowners are the main focus of our business, but we certainly can serve commercial and multifamily products as well. As a matter of fact, I'll be heading up north tomorrow up to Petoskey, and I'm taking my on-deck samples with me because I know of a project, a hotel that has some outdoor decks that needs to have a certain type of weather protection that they don't have right now. So we're turning a little vacation into also a market opportunity. And essentially, we want to serve whoever needs and has reason to have dry outdoor space. So that can be the homeowner, it can be the commercial market, it can be multifamily, it can be rental. We'll do our best to serve them all.
All right. Well, together, Barney, we'll work on covering all of Michigan with the On-Deck Vinyl Works vinyl or the IntelliDeck. We're going to say goodbye for now. And okay. I want to interview you again when you're doing one of those jobs. We'll bring the cameras out and we'll interview you during a job so that we could see how it goes down and what it looks like and what you and your men are doing. So thank you so much, Barney, for being with us. This is another vlog of the On-Deck Vinyl Works Installer Spotlight. Thank you.
Thank you, Grant. Take care.
You've been listening to Installer Spotlight. To learn more about the resources mentioned on today's show or listen to past episodes, visit www.installerspotlight.com.